gonna get some pretty sweet shots.
You want to get punched in the mouth? You can get punched in the mouth. Pick you up some of this shit.
Don't nasty. It needs to be closer or something because, I mean, look at this. You got all this shit in the... I mean, I guess.
What week are we on?
4. Dang. We've been doing this for a month now. Okay. So, I don't recall what I had written in my planner for the days, the Thursdays. I had them pre-planned out, kind of. I know this was on it. So we're going to start in with our holiday themed stuff. We're going to start off with, what's the spice you think of when you think of holidays, of Christmas and Thanksgiving?
Cinnamon.
We got Fireball whiskey. This is a love-hate relationship for a lot of people. I love it.
I love it.
A lot of people hate it, but not us.
I think they hate the way in which they can drink it and makes them feel.
Let's go ahead and start off with that. I feel that this drinkability for a whiskey, for a cinnamon whiskey, for a spicy whiskey, if you will, I'm going to give it... It's hard not to give it a 10 because it's so easy to drink.
Some people, I'm sure it's different than others. This
we
is
enjoy
the
it.
best whiskey that... I don't like
all
shooting
around
whiskey, but this stuff, you want to get punched in the mouth, drink you some Fireball whiskey.
It's good. It's so good.
You got a cold, drink some Fireball whiskey.
Actually, I gave my grandma some because she loves Fireballs. And like she always had them in her purse. She always has them in her purse. And she's always eating on them. And so I was like, hey, there's some cinnamon whiskey. I'm going to bring you a little bottle. I gave her like a little mini bottle of it. And she got sick one day. And she drank some. And she loves it.
Fireball shit whiskey.
While he's looking up whatever it is that he needs to look up, we're going to go ahead and say that the alcohol is 33%. It is 60 proof by volume. It's a whiskey with natural cinnamon flavor. That is true. One thing that I will say about this, and I'm sure you've noticed it, but you haven't mentioned it just because it's something that I've noticed, but I want to mention, but I don't know if you've noticed it. Have you noticed how syrupy it is?
Yeah.
It does have a very syrupy, not consistency, but it can easily be syrupy. I don't know how to describe it. Like whenever it's between being frozen and like, I don't know how to describe it, but it does. People who have had Fireball before and they freeze it like we do, you know what I mean? It's kind of thick, kind of syrupy. I don't know. I don't know where I'm getting at with this. As usual, Surgeon General warning is on the back. It is imported by Sazerac & Co. And it's bottled in Frankfort, Kentucky. It's a Kentucky whiskey. That's all we like.
No, well, the website says, where does it come from? It says Fireball comes straight from the Dragon Slayer hearts. And those hearts just happen to reside in the U.S. and Canada. Apparently, this is a Canadian whiskey. And it's made just like...
It does say product of Canada, but I guess the company that bottles it or whatever...
It's probably a ship where it ships
like
out.
Like a distribution center?
Yeah.
Like a United States center.
And one thing I did notice with this is it spells whiskey without an E. And apparently that's from where it traces back to Canada, where whiskey is spelled without an E and people ride toboggans instead of sleds. Welcome to Canada, eh?
Well, they gotta save all their E's for all their A's. That was really cheesy, but I was waiting for it. I didn't know if you were gonna make the joke. It says that they can't claim that it's gluten-free. They cannot guarantee that it's gluten-free.
But I don't care.
Which, if you saw the South Park episode, your pee-pees are gonna be okay. They're not gonna fly off.
Fireball is also in the ingredients and production process fit within kosher guidelines, and it is certified for sale in Israel.
Yep, guidelines.
So we drink these with Coke. I see that they have on the website Angry Balls, which is a shot of Fireball and a pint of Angry Orchard apple cider.
Oh, that would be good. We need to try that.
Which is probably really good.
Because we need to do Angry Orchard, too.
And
another thing that we like to do, I don't know if it's on here. No. It's the Cinnabon drink. It's really good. And they might have it on here. I saw it on like Pinterest and it's all over Facebook. You simply just get a cream soda. You pour it over like ice or whatever. And you add like a shot of Fireball. And you're done. Another thing that's really good that I've noticed is to add like some heavy cream to it. Or even like whipped cream will do. To kind of give it like the icing to it. Or you could just melt down like buttercream icing, like, and do it that way. Or rim it, like put some buttercream icing on the rim. That would be good too.
They make an apple ball pie. There's a recipe for an apple pie with Fireball whiskey, which is you can immerse sliced apples into the Fireball and then put the Fireball into the recipe, which I think is...
I was going to do that one year, but I never got around to it. So when we move, it's going down.
Okay, but...
or I might make one for Thanksgiving or something.
I think for me, whiskey-wise, it's a 9 out of 10. Putting it with these different things, it's really pretty nice. The website, check out the website. It's pretty cool. With all of the extra recipes that they've put on directly through the website.
Every good...
all of the interactions. There's places that you can win merchandise and shop for merchandise. Different recipes and the facts and the contact information and all that kind of stuff. So I give it a 9 out of 10 for me.
I do know that it was recently outlawed in Switzerland.
It was somewhere in the UK because there's a byproduct in it that's also used in antifreeze.
Yeah. I'm still alive. And literally we have gone through, as you can see, this bottle's pretty low. This is an hour bottle because we're out. And the dog's licking in condensation. We've gone through like easily 6 bottles like this. I've gone through little bottles. We've gone through the mini bottles. It's good. Every time we have like a family get together or something, or like we go to the lake or whatever, or we're playing board games, this is always the go-to.
Fireball's on the list.
Yeah, it's good. On the rocks, shooting it, mixing it.
Yeah.
It's good.
Well,
I would
guys,
recommend it.
Pick it up.
If you
give
like
it a
cinnamon.
shot. If you like cinnamon.
If you don't like cinnamon, you're going to hate it.
Yeah.
And another thing, be mindful of it. Don't be like, oh, this stuff is so great. It tastes so good. I can drink so much of it. Because that's how you're going to end up hating it.
It sneaks up on you.
It sneaks up on you. You're going to end up throwing your guts up the next morning more than likely if you can't handle your alcohol very well.
It's the Four Loko of whiskey.
It's so easy to drink. And that's where people get in trouble with it. They're like, oh, every time I drink it, I get so drunk and I get so messed up. Well, that's because you're not responsible with your liquor. You should know when to stop. You should be drinking your water. You should be eating, crackers. I don't know.
But guys, pick it up for the weekend. Like, subscribe. Check us in next week. We got some exciting stuff for you.
Leave more comments below so that we know what you want to see. I was playing with the idea the other day of us doing like mixed drinks with each liquor that we do. Like giving you a recipe to try. Or starting to do kind of like a tipsy bartender type thing where we actually make stuff. Obviously, we'll do that when we get our own place so that we have like our kitchen to work in and all of our bar tools and stuff unpacked and our whole bar set unpacked and all of our cups and glasses and everything. But if you want to see something kind of like that, let us know.
Yep.
we may play around with it in the future.
We'll catch you guys later.
All right.
Bye, guys.
Bye.